There's no one to do the washing up now, my wife's passed away. She was cleaning out the gutters when her ladder gave way. She flew past the window at terrific speed, landed in the flower bed with terminal fatigue. Well, I rushed downstairs to see if there was something I could do. And on the way down I stopped off to make myself a brew. When I got outside I noticed something very strange. The air was quiet, placid and still, and her mouth was shut for a change. After 3 days of her lying there, I think she'd taken seed. But I had to look on the bright side, there was one less mouth to feed. But I'll have to move her out of sight, cause the neighbours are bound to tell. Cause the bin's overflowing, the lawn's not cut, and she's starting to smell. What does one do with a rotting spouse? Where can her body be stored? Funerals and gravestones all cost money that I can ill afford. She always loved the garden, though at least that's what she said. So I fetched a spade and I dug a hole and I stuffed her in the flower bed. Cause growing roses ain't as easy as it looks. Takes the kind of knowledge that you can't find in books. Takes the kind of courage garden centres just don't sell. It's more than loving kindness, it takes blood and guts as well. Well, I admit it wasn't easy coping without the wife there. With no clean clothes and no clean plates, I came close to despair. I thought of trying to bring her back to do something about the mess. But after weighing up the pros and cons, I thought about it less. What I need now is a home help, a nice young foreign au pair, who would give me night and day tender loving care. Don't those types want paying? That I would not dream. Wonder if you can get a part-time cleaner on a youth opportunity scheme. Cause growing roses ain't as easy as it looks. Takes the kind of knowledge that you can't find in books. Takes the kind of courage garden centres just don't sell. It's more than loving kindness, it takes blood and guts as well. Policeman came this morning and asked to come inside. They asked me where my wife might be in the garden, I replied. Showed him the allotment where you could see her head poking up through the topsoil of my prize rose flower bed. Well, he looked shocked, but I said, don't you worry about a thing. My wife was always harking on about recycling. He said, I've seen some eager gardeners, sir, but I must applaud your wife. Haven't seen such dedication in my entire life. Well, I said, growing roses ain't as easy as it looks. Takes the kind of knowledge that you can't find in books. Takes the kind of courage garden centres just don't sell. It's more than loving kindness, it takes blood and guts as well. Now I look after the gardens of a mental institute. Not an easy thing to do with a straight jacket on and no laces in my boots. The doctors are all friendly, though they always ask me why. Did you bury your wife? But I just smile as I softly reply. Growing roses ain't as easy as it looks. Takes the kind of knowledge that you can't find in books. Takes the kind of courage garden centres just don't sell. It's more than loving kindness, it's the blood and guts well. Growing roses ain't as easy as it looks. Takes the kind of knowledge that you can't find in books. Takes the kind of courage garden centres just don't sell. It's more than loving kindness. Takes more than loving kindness. Takes more than loving kindness. It's the blood and guts well.